So, GPT-5 is finally here, but maybe not in the way you were expecting. This isn't just another small step up with a little more power. Today, we're going to dive into how this new release completely changes the game by focusing on one kind of surprising idea: radical simplicity.
I mean, if you've used any AI tools lately, you've probably felt this exact headache. You've got GPT-4, Turbo, Classic, models from other companies. It's like, which one do I use for coding? Which one's best for writing? The whole AI landscape has turned into this super confusing menu, and it feels like a full-time job just trying to keep up.
Well, OpenAI is stepping in to fix that. They basically just swept the board clean. All those different confusing models, they're being replaced by one single, unified version. From now on, the rule is simple. It's just GPT-5.
All right, so let's get into the biggest and most immediate change. You know, in a world where tech usually just gets more and more complicated, OpenAI has made a really bold move in the other direction. This first part is all about how they're taking the guesswork out of the equation to give you one powerful, do-it-all model. The real magic here is that you don't have to tell the AI how to solve your problem anymore. GPT-5 is built to understand your end goal and then figure out the best way to get there all by itself. It can even pull together different skills, like writing some code and then analyzing the data that code just produced, all in one seamless step without you having to guide it.
Yeah, this shows you the big shift perfectly. Before, you were the one doing all the mental gymnastics, right? Trying to pick the right tool for the right job. Now, all that complexity is handled behind the scenes. You just have one place to ask your question, and you can trust that the model's going to handle the rest. Your job shifts from managing the AI to just using it.
Okay, so it's simpler to use, great. But is it actually, better? That's a totally fair question. So this next section is all about the huge upgrades in its performance and, maybe even more importantly, its reliability. Because a simple tool is only really useful if you can trust what it tells you.
The numbers here really do speak for themselves. In blind tests, that's where human reviewers have no idea which AI's answer they're looking at. GPT-5 just consistently blew the others out of the water. And we're not talking about small wins here. It showed major leaps in really tough areas, like advanced math, complex coding, and even in specialized fields like medicine.
And this might be the most important update of all, especially for anyone using AI for serious work. You've probably heard about older models hallucinating, where they just confidently make stuff up when they don't know the answer. Well, GPT-5 is designed to be more honest. If it's not sure about something, it'll just tell you, I don't know. That one change makes it a so much more trustworthy and professional tool. Just to give you a real sense of its power in a specific field, think about this. On parts of the US medical licensing exam, GPT-5 actually scored higher than a lot of human experts. It can help make sense of complex reports or spot things a person might miss. But, and this is a really critical point the developers are making, it's designed as an incredible assistant for professionals, not a replacement for a real doctor.
But GPT-5 isn't just about getting smarter answers. It's really designed to be a much more active partner in whatever you're working on. So let's look at how this new version goes from being a smart assistant to being a true creative and professional co-pilot. And this is where it gets really, really cool. We are moving way beyond simple tasks now. It's not just about spitting out a few lines of code. It's about helping you debug an entire application. It's not just looking at a spreadsheet. It's performing a full analysis and then creating clear charts to show you what it found. You can even ask it to build little interactive tools for you, like a custom calculator for your website, just from a simple text description.
This comment from a developer who got to use it early just nails it. All these fancy technical features really boil down to one simple human benefit: saving you time and mental energy. That lets you focus on the big picture, on the creative stuff.
So, the big question: who gets to use all this new power? I mean, a tool this good is only truly revolutionary if people can actually get their hands on it. That brings us to our final and super important section: how OpenAI is rolling this out to a huge new audience.
And the big news here, the headline, is that powerful AI isn't just for paying customers anymore. For the very first time, free users get access to the top-tier model GPT-5.
Plus users will get higher usage limits, and for the people really pushing the envelope, pro users will unlock even more advanced reasoning and data features. The goal is pretty clear. They want to get state-of-the-art AI into everyone's hands.
So we end on this thought. This whole release is a shift away from complexity and towards simplicity. It's a move from an AI you have to manage to a partner you can create with. And for the first time, an incredibly powerful, unified, and more honest AI is being made available to millions. The barriers have never been lower. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with?